Robbie Montgomery went from showbiz to the restaurant biz. This next story by Anne-Marie Berger is about a chef who has both careers going at the same time.
Chef Hubert Keller is a world-renowned chef. You may know him from his PBS cooking show Secrets of a Chef that airs right here on Channel 9.
I just love to cook with peppers. They are so colorful, they come in all sizes, and in south of France is its specialty really.
Or possibly you've dined in one of his first-class restaurants. He has them all over the world, including St. Louis. At Lumiere Place, he has two, the Burger Bar and Sleek. Earlier this year, he combined his St. Louis restaurants and his famed cooking show. He taped segments there for the new season.
Okay, slide it out. Okay, just now take out the pan and just kind of tilt it towards the camera. Stop, that's perfect.
How do you decide what you're going to cook on these shows?
We basically, starting off, the theme of the show is, let's say, an item, like we would take lamb or a potato or bell pepper. So that's the theme of the show.
In his show, Chef Keller gets around the country. He'll start with that basic ingredient at one of his restaurants, say in Las Vegas. Then he makes a special dish of it at Sleek in St. Louis, and he might conclude the show in the California wine country. So you take it from one city to the other city to the next restaurant to the
and
next
it's always
restaurant.
the leading ingredient, but in all different directions, right? It's like the homey dish, like a professional dish that you also can reproduce.
All right, action.
Well, here at Sleek, when we serve the roasted chicken, we always want to serve it with a little surprise. So let me show you that.
That's good. It's kind of cute. It's got character.
This is September. When did you start planning for this season?
Oh, we do significant pre-production on a show like this. We started planning and brainstorming back in January.
Marjorie Poore, Chef Keller's producer and director, has also worked with chefs Jacques Pepin and Martin Yan. And producing a cooking show in multiple locations has all sorts of challenges. You're obviously shooting this in a real kitchen. Is that easier or harder than if you were doing it in a studio?
Absolutely harder, because we had to come here at 4 o'clock in the morning. We have to film in off hours because we can't possibly disrupt the kitchen staff.
Which really produces a wonderful, nice and crispy skin all around.
Chef Keller knows restaurants. In fact, restaurants are the only places he eats, whether they belong to him or not.
And I get that question quite often, so what do you eat when you eat home, right? And my answer is always, and my wife is totally involved in the business, I said, we're probably eating at home 2 times a year. We're never home. And then
is that sad? Does that bum you out?
Absolutely not, yeah. And I awfully get the same reaction, say, isn't that kind of sad? I say, no, I mean, we love it. We love it. I think if we wouldn't share between my wife and myself, if we wouldn't share the same thing, first of all, it probably wouldn't work.
But Keller knows that eating out every night isn't what most people do, and the purpose of his show is to bring the restaurant experience into the home.
The minute I saw the menu for Sleek Steakhouse, I said, oh my gosh, you know, we have to pull some recipes from that menu and film there. Because I think there's a lot in the menu that home cooks can learn from and identify with.
But again, breaking it down that you really want to say, I want to do that, I can do that, right?